Welcome to the Treehouse. I'm your host, Grandpa Cato.
It's your boy Suade Love.
And we're your villains.
Straight from Boston, you heard?
Sit back, enjoy, and we're about to give you another podcast.
Haha.
Peace. No, we don't want to say peace. Fuck you. Welcome to the Treehouse.
Welcome back.
Hello, everybody. I'm your host. Welcome to another episode. This is the first time I feel good for this week.
Rough week for you?
Man, I pulled a muscle like a week ago, and that shit got re-aggravated right when it was getting better. I was like, oh, yeah, I feel good. Lifted something just a little bit on the heavy side, and my back said, no.
And you hurt, yeah?
Man. And then actually I ended up getting a new mattress because I was like, fuck, it ain't getting better fast enough. Mattress wasn't helping at that point. Time for a new mattress.
The new one.
A new one.
And then what happened?
I slept on it last night. Man, I feel good.
Ain't gonna hurt my body.
Hell no. Them aches and pains just melted away. They were like, here's a new mattress. Feel better. I was like, thank you.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, but it hurt my back going up there. Bringing up them stairs. Oh, fucked up. How was your week, man?
It was cool, man. It was P. Rez's birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
We went to go see Key Glock.
Shang. How was that?
It was cool. He was at the House of Blue.
I heard somebody else was there.
Yeah, Sheck West popped out.
Surprise guest.
Yeah, you would have thought we went to go see that nigga. I was happy as shit. I could have left after Shaq West. Like, that's how good of a performance that nigga had.
I understand.
And you know how it is, too, when you go to a rap show. You got to watch, like, 30 trash-ass openers, which I guess was all Key Glock's openers. And, yo, there was one dude, I guess he had like a little buzz. Me and Lex never heard of him though. Like, you feel me? Like, we looked the nigga up on the spot. We was like, yeah, nah.
Yeah.
But he's from Memphis too. Yo, bro. At one point in his set, cause he was the last performer before Sheck West.
Yeah.
So the DJ was like, and shout out to their DJ too, because the first DJ they had for all the openers, he really had it. Without him, they had nothing. Like, you feel me?
Would have been whack.
Yeah, he was turned up. He was like, hey, I'm gonna need y'all to turn the house lights down. Yeah. You feel me? Turn them red. We need red lights. You feel me? So me and Lex is like, okay. Then he's like, put your hearts up in the air. Put your hearts. Let me see your hearts, ladies. Let me see the hearts. Everybody throw their hearts up. And then old boy, it's like, this one's for the ladies, right? Bro, then the DJ drops the beat, and it's the exact same variation of the beat of the other 80 songs we already heard. That nigga just proceeds to just be like, beat pussy, fuck pussy, waterfalls, ain't you wet, bitch. Beat it up, bitch. Funny as fuck. Yo, bro, me and Lex laughed at that shit all night. We was like, this was for the ladies, nigga? Like, we thought it was about to be some old... Yo, I thought at the very least it was about to be some auto-tune type shit. Like, you feel me?
Nah, they lied to you.
Lie like a motherfucker. Throw some red lights on. Put your hearts up. For the ladies. Beat that pussy up. I was like, okay. That's how I know I'm getting older, bro. Because I was like, this can't be for the ladies.
But how were they? Did they turn up?
It was like a group of like 3 to 5 bust downs in the very front in general admission. Yeah, but they had that same energy for every song though. You feel me? I think they was just feeling good, having a good time.
I can dig it.
But it was a good show, bro. I enjoyed myself. I went to work the next day like a dickhead.
Mad tired.
I was, bro. But it was because we had we was drinking.
Yeah.
You feel me? And we didn't bring no weed with us inside because me and him never been inside of that shit, so we didn't know what to expect. Of course, once we got in there, we was like, nigga, we could have brought the whole fucking...
The whole forward.
Boy, you feel me, bro? I could have brought a pound in that bitch, bro. I was upset, bro. But now I know for next time.
Smoke them if you got them.
But yeah, there was people smoking in there. This white kid had rolled up like half a zip. He had a big ass joint. He was trying to pass it to Glock, bro. Yeah. Security took that.
Ours.
But he was a dickhead because at first security just told him to put it away, like put it down. You feel me? Because he was like in the front, like leaning over the joint. But he just kept bug jumping. Security just was like, yeah, let me see that. Thank you. And walked away with it. I'm like, that's a big ass joint to lose.
Man, idiot.
But all in all, it was cool, man.
That sounds like a good night. And happy birthday.
Yeah, man. We had some Dave's Hot after my man. He never had Dave's Hot. You know what I'm saying?
Did he get it spicy?
I don't know. I ain't ask him. You feel me? Probably a little mild situation.
Yeah, I can't do spice anymore. Heartburn City kick in, man.
I don't like spicy.
Like, I don't mind spice, but like now it's like you gotta be prepared with that fucking the tum.
What's up, man? You trying to pop out to a concert with me?
Wu-Tang?
I ain't going to Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
And I would go, bro. But the tickets are too expensive for me not to. I'm just not a fan. Like,
yeah, I understand. They have a very.
I'll go see like Tyler with you.
That'd be dope too.
Tyler's coming to TD.
But how much is it?
It's the same as the Wu-Tang tickets.
Nosebleed it is.
Or you could wait a month and we could go see. Cause after that, and I didn't make this lineup. I just read it. Was like, okay, Nelly, the baby, and Ja Rule is going to be on, and I think Ashanti is going to be on one. That's Nostalgia City, bro.
I mean, yes, but do I want to hear those songs?
And after him, Wayne comes to the same place in Mansfield. So I'm down for either one. I'd rather go see Wayne though, cause no matter what he performs, I'ma know it.
But see, what days are these on?
I don't know, man. They concerts.
Let's find out. We got the internet sometimes.
They concerts, man. They be like that, man. July 8th, man.
I don't even know what day that is.
It's a Tuesday, cuz.
Damn, why they gotta be in the middle of the week?
I don't know. They do be like that, though.
Why? Don't they know people work? I got a fucking job, man.
Gotta live a little, Mike. Gotta live a little. Wayne concert. But the thing about these concerts, though, they start mad early.
That's what I'm saying. That's what, like, why is it? I gotta work.
I mean, you ain't gonna see the opening no way. Even if you was there on time, you wouldn't be sitting there watching them. You would be going to get drinks or something. Like,
still just a bad time.
Oh no, this is my fault. This isn't Lil Wayne. On a July 8th Tuesday, this is Wiz Khalifa and Sean Paul. Wow. I didn't make the lineup.
I was about to say that is a combination.
Yeah, these lineups are crazy.
Those are two whole different vibes.
I'm just on some shit like, if I can't take a trip this summer, I'm going to mad shows.
I understand. I got a vacation coming up, but it's gonna be more like a staycation.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a staycation for my B-Day, and then I'm gonna take my vacation in September, October.
Yeah. That's usually when it's better.
Yeah, when it starts to get a little cooler here.
Yeah, people back in school and shit.
Definitely when niggas is back in school. I ain't trying to do nothing when people out with their kids.
No way. Even when we try to book stuff with the kids, we try to do it when they're kids back in school. And we just be like, fuck it. Just miss a week.
Nah, that's the best, though.
Like, I'd rather have them miss, like, a beginning week. Like, they ain't gonna learn shit. They're just trying to get their books and shit. That ain't too bad. We looking at the prices right now. About $40.
That's if you in the lawn. But you could get closer in the seats and be still cheap.
That ain't bad.
I personally be paying like around one something.
Yeah.
Like the light 100s.
Yeah.
Cause it's like it's like right under the cover.
Yeah.
Okay,
I get it. Yeah.
You know Massachusetts, it might rain.
It's get a little wet outside.
Cause the last time I was there, I saw Uzi and Ty Dolla $ign.
In the rain?
No. Oh no, the last time I was there was Lil Durk and Lil Baby's tour.
Alright.
It rained, and I was under the joint.
Yeah.
And I was looking at everybody else like, you niggas is soaked. Some people had ponchos on.
Yeah.
But that was during the summertime too. It was still nice out, but it was ugly. Like, it was raining hard. It wasn't one of those like light rain. It was raining hard as shit.
Yeah, not that.
Because we booked it from the parking lot.
Yeah, it's raining today. Today is like the 12th, 13th week, something like that, of rain every weekend.
Yeah, bro. So you gotta factor that in.
Yeah, just bring a poncho with you.
I'll be damned. This ain't a football game. I will leave, nigga. So what you want to get into, my boy?
A lot been going on.
Want to talk about the Diddy trial?
Yeah, I'm about to say, let's just start with that. That's the first one that's like, damn.
I guess the most salacious.
That's what you want to call it?
The most salacious headline. Well, it wasn't even a headline. When I was listening to the transcripts, bro, when Jane Doe was on the stand, she talked about being in Vegas and being on some voyeur shit, being with another rapper and watching a sex worker have sex with another woman. It was like 8 of them in the room just watching, nigga. So everybody's like, who's this rapper? So now the internet is feeling like it's Kanye.
Kanye West and his wife.
Mm-hmm. They feel like they was in a group watching.
It makes sense.
I mean, it ain't hard to...
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not hard to, like, picture...
Put it on him.
Nah, that's what... So, the surprise is a surprise that's not a surprise.
Yeah, because Kanye and his wife is a duel you could put in a freak off.
Yeah. But apparently they were saying that even on his own time, he runs, like, shit like that.
Yeah, they was trying to say he be having freak off.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I guess everybody, you know, if you rich enough, y'all part of the secret.
Man, these hoes be doing dicks for dollars, bro.
$300.
Yo, academics broke down the math of what J Doe be getting to do the freak offs. That nigga said $330 a day, bitch. $330 is crazy to get pissed on, nigga. That bitch did like 10 niggas, bro.
50 Cent threw her under the bus real quick.
50's funny as shit, bro, but at the end of the day, bro, you seated her up, fam. Like, she was an escort when you met her. For real. She already had a sex worker history when he met her. Allegedly. He
just couldn't say no. No.
I mean, he paid. He ain't the first rapper. He ain't gonna be the last.
I guess.
Bro, Drake's BM is a porn star.
Yeah.
Plenty of rappers then got lost in the sauce with hoes of fun.
Too bad for them. Sucks to be rich.
But that's all I be thinking. Like, you funny as shit, but you had a baby with that chick. Like, you ain't wear no condom. That nigga was horny as fuck, nigga.
Give me.
That's how it be. Sometimes you get goofy. I got goofy recently, nigga. That's how it be sometimes. You get goofy out here, but you can't be seeding them, though. You gotta stick and move, bro. Especially if you pay them. Paying them to pay them for life is crazy. Like, you know what? That one-time payment wasn't enough. How about 18 to 24 years? I got you.
It's true, though.
Talking too much shit. But yeah, man. Shorty was doing dicks for dollars. I think we got a new T-shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make that one.
A long history of dicks for dollars too. Her resume is crazy. She was fucking with another nigga that got caught up in a sex worker case. I think he beat it, but I don't know if that's my. But yeah, man, that Diddy shit, they got something going with that. But bro, you crazy.
I'm sorry.
What you laughing at?
The dicks for dollars.
Bro, she was doing bad dicks for dollars.
Alright, cool. But yeah, the trial's fucked. I mean, they still haven't gotten into the racketeering shit.
After Jane Doe, they saying that Cassie's testimony looked more like sex trafficking than this chick. She definitely looked like an opportunist.
Yeah.
Like, they had their shit. He put hands on her too. But
still,
but she definitely was there for the money. Like, I don't see how you could listen to her testimony and not come to that conclusion at the end of it.
I think it's more about the fact that everybody known about it. So, like, is it really...
Bro, he told her what he was on before they started.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody knows about it. So how is it that...
And she was dealing with this nigga up until he got arrested. And she only felt the way whenever she seen him with Young Miami. Whenever she seen him in Young Miami out and about, she felt the way.
I don't know why. I don't get it.
Because they catch feelings. And he was doing more for Young Miami than he was doing for her. She was a secret.
They all fucked up. Trial's fucked up. He's fucked up, allegedly. Like, I don't know. I'm still, like I said, I'm still waiting for, like, where's the background information on?
If you got $130 to $400, you could get you a bad bitch and piss on her.
Alright.
All I'm saying, bro, is they doing dicks for dollars, bro. You ain't even got, like this nigga is a billionaire. You would have thought, like, perception-wise, you would have thought, like, oh, he's giving these girls crazy amounts of cash. Nah. Pay a little rent here and there, like, on the spot, all you need is $130 to $400. It just depends on shorty. I'm just letting niggas know. If you ain't learned nothing else from this trial, just know that.
I mean, at this point, we ain't gonna find anything fucking else out. All it is a trial to see how fucked up his relationships were.
Depending on how much your check is, $130 ain't shit. Shorty is a pair of J's. Yeah, shorty is a pair of J's. I'm done.
My chest hurts.
I seen this white lady say Tory Lanez is gonna be out before the year's over.
What made her say that?
I guess she's working on it.
Oh, well, is she a lawyer?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Cause I wonder what's she gonna do? She gonna be like, nah, he ain't do it.
I think that'll get it done.
He ain't do it. Damn, why didn't you say so earlier? Free to go. You ever seen that movie Idiocracy?
Yeah, that's why I be looking at niggas wearing Crocs now. Like, hey, this shit is crazy.
Bro, when he went... So he goes to... For y'all who have not seen the movie, it's a movie about a dude who works for the army. He's dumb as bricks. He's not dumb. He's average. Average dude. And
nigga retarded.
And they end up freezing him, and he ends up going to the future in like some fucking time capsule type shit. And when he gets there, everyone's stupid. Stupid as fuck. Dumbest person you ever met times 10. But there's a scene where he's too smart for them, and so he ends up going to jail because he's trying to explain it. But basically, they're so stupid. He just said, "I'm not supposed to be in this line. I'm supposed to be in the line that lets me out of jail." And they just let him walk over there. And if that ends up being what it is, where she's just like, "Yeah, he didn't do it," and they're like, "Oh, okay." I feel like the rest of the country's already there. We just need that one part to be like.
I think that'll get it done.
That sealed the deal for me. That we on that timeline.
We'll see. If she get it done, she'll definitely be an Ivory Queen. Get off the mic.
I can't. I'm fucking dying. Jesus Christ. You're gonna get backlash.
And in the comments, let me know I'm not alone.
In what way?
Bro, you would just read some shit in the comments and just be like, yeah, bro, it's plenty of niggas out here that think like me.
I mean, half the time you're just looking for the comment that makes sense to you. Like, yep, all right, he did it.
No,
he said what I'm thinking. I'm moving on.
I just be reading them, bro, and every once in a while I just come across one that's just like, I would have wrote that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you find it and you're like, yeah, there it goes. All right, next. As soon as you find your comment that you didn't have to write, you move on.
This girl did her hair at work and it came out dope, right?
Yeah.
She did it like in the bathroom, like at like Wendy's or something. And when I looked in the comments, the first comment I seen was like, yeah, that's cool, but where did the extra hair come from though? Because in the video you never really see it. You just see it fucked up and then it's done, like, you feel me? And that's what I was thinking, like bitch, you didn't have no extra hair laying on the sink when you started this shit off though. Like, that ponytail looked crazy, like. But yeah, nah, that's what made me think of some shit like that.
That's where the comment came from.
Nah, it wasn't just that one.
But I'm just like you found the comment that somebody was just like, "Yep, that's it."
Yep, that's it. That's it. I would have wrote that if I write them.
I try not to doom scroll and shit. I try not to do the do nothing. And then you start like, oh, look at, here's some videos. Because them fucking like, let me just swipe it twice to see a video. And then you're like, fuck, where'd that hour go?
I done it. I done it plenty of times. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, fuck, I fucked up. Too many videos went by. Where'd my time? I want it back.
I did that shit just this past week. I looked at the clock like, nigga, it's 9? I was going back and forth between YouTube shorts and TikToks.
Fucked up.
Whenever one would buffer, I just skip and go back.
It got you.
Bro, I was scrolling like a motherfucker. That's why I was like, I can't even lie. Sometimes I do that shit, bro.
You get fucking stuck in that
I do it without even thinking, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes you just be like, fuck, got stuck. It got you in that, what is it? They find your algorithm and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Once it's like, oh, fuck, this is the fucking groove right now.
It got me. It got me. You see me on Instagram. Watching niggas crash their motorcycles. I'd be like, go, 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 go. Dickhead.
I be saying the same shit. I be like, damn, you fucked up. Oh, well, next one. Oh, fucked up again.
The one where old boy crashed his shit in the tunnel. Did you read it?
Nah.
His brakes locked up on him. It was a 06. That shit had got recalled back in 06 too because of that. Because when I don't know if you peeped, when he tried to go back and pick it up, it was locked up. He couldn't move it.
Fucked up. I seen the one with the dude's wheel popped off the front. I believe.
Oh, the moped? That shit was crazy.
I was like, oh, fuck around and find out. You found out.
Yeah.
See, I don't know.
The tunnel one got me though, because he was just riding, bro. Like, I never even thought of the concept of your brakes locking up on you on a bike.
Oh, yeah. The chains pop, too. Like, if you're not careful and you didn't take care of your chain, That shit come off like a whip.
You ever see the video with the chick riding and her front brake falls off?
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
She got to coast to a stop and shit. Yeah. Got to take care of your bikes, people. I watch a lot of them videos of people fucking up. Half of it is just like, you should have never got on that shit.
Nah, most of the videos is niggas acting a fool.
You should have never got on it. Like one dude, you ever see the one where the dude buys it and like 5 seconds later, the dude's in the house recording?
Those are my favorite videos.
And he's like, he just bought this and he just crashes it.
There's a trend of those. Those are my favorite videos. Like, I just sold him the bike. I just watched one today. Dude tried to ride it up a ramp and crashed it straight into the tailgate. I was like, yeah, that's it. That's it. 4 minutes of joy.
Didn't even get a chance to insure it.
Not even a whole 5, bro.
Did your insurance start yet? Nah, I didn't even call them.
Bro, when I was young, I used to think I got the rest of my life in front of me.
Yeah.
Well, I got my whole life in front of me. You feel me? Now, I'd be like, I got the rest of my life left. Yeah, it's just crazy, right?
Nah, it's not crazy. Because I'll be looking at it different now. Especially when you get older and shit. I'll be thinking of time in weeks. Like, how many weeks I got left? I asked ChatGPT that shit the other day. I was like, how many weeks of work I got left? It was like 1,040. I was like, I said, I didn't even get through the day yet.
Damn, nigga. It's only like, what, 52 in a year?
Yeah.
Nah, something else gotta click. Niggas still smoke crack. I don't know.
1,040 weeks left, guys.
Something gotta click.
So putting like that shit into perspective, like, fuck. But then you look back on it and you're like, damn. I feel like I've been alive long, but not long enough. Where it just seems like it's shorter and shorter, man.
I definitely feel like I've been alive long enough. This shit better not end now.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it, like, time feels so different. When you're 20, you're like, damn.
I ain't even bought my bus down yet.
You know? And then you get to 40, you're like, where the fuck those 20 years go?
Nah, there's a couple egotistical things I got to do before I'm up out of here.
Take over the world. What are you gonna do today?
Just a couple of toys. You feel me? There ain't too many left on the list. Let me get me out the way.
Yes. Yeah. Yup.
I'm just saying, bro. If niggas ain't got nothing else to spend their money on, 130 will get them in the game.
Singing R. Kelly.
Do you got your passport?
I'll pee on you.
He said, do you got your shots? Dog said, do you want to come with Rob to America?
Ugh.
America. Hey, we was goofy as fuck.
Music was different back then. That shit was crazy as fuck when you think about it now.
That's because niggas spent time in the studio. People actually put pen to pad.
It was still crazy. Like, the subject matter was fucking still crazy.
Yeah, but it was thought out. Now niggas just get in there and say whatever the first thing they think of. What the heli? What the helion?
Yeah, and everybody's saying that shit.
What the heliante? Because that's the era we in. But I don't be mad at the quick hits, you know. Since the beginning of time, there's always been the jumpy music.
I don't know. They all sound the same, though.
They said the same shit about us when we was...
Nah, ours sounded different.
Man, when niggas was doing Walking It Out and Two-Stepping...
Well, yeah, that all sounded the same.
And Cranking That.
Yeah, that was the same.
That whole...
That was the
Stump Crunk era, nigga.
The club hits.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There's always going to be those.
Yeah, but I feel like that's majority now. Like, I can't listen to the fucking radio and it sound different. That shit all sounds the same. At least it was variety.
You know what it really is? R&B slacking.
Yeah, it's not the same as it used to be.
That's what's missing. Because when we was coming up,
slap, that shit was...
The R&B was popping. So you had a nice little balance.
Yeah.
It's just hip hop just took over. So that's all you got. You got hip hop and pop.
And I hate the pop now because that shit is terrible.
Well, y'all niggas is the one that let K-pop come over here and a group of 12 niggas. It's a football team of niggas on the stage.
Bro, that's a market for them now. Like you don't even have to have talent over there. You just have to be able to be marketable.
Them niggas is stage slaves.
But yeah, that's what that whole shit is. Like instead of movie stars to them, it's like if you make it into like a fucking K-pop group, you're a fucking movie star. Craziness. This whole fucking contest and tournaments and shit just to get into a group. They took making the band and made it a reality.
Listen, man. You think they doing dicks for dollars over there?
Yep.
Puffy should just go over there.
He tried. He tried to be out a bunch of times. Kept coming back for some reason. He had enough money to go to any fucking country he wanted. And he gonna live in, what, Florida?
You gotta know where to go, though. Andrew Tate and them was over there doing that. That's what they got locked up for.
Yeah.
They had hoes doing dicks for dollars.
Fucked up.
I don't know the rules.
All I know is I'm not going to be living in the United States if I got mad money.
You trying to be crazy like that? You trying to get some freak offs going?
Nah, I'm getting an island where nobody going to be there. I don't want to be around fucking people.
All right, boy. Epstein had an island. See what they did to that boy.
Yeah, he kept coming back too. The United States. That's where you fucking don't come to the United States.
You gotta move around. How she gonna get your supplies and shit? They could cut it off. You gotta keep your relationships liquid.
I'm gonna have a normal ass house, not in no mansion. It's gonna be on a regular block, middle suburbia, in some random ass country.
You gonna leave the U.S. to go live somewhere else regular?
Hell yeah,
nigga, you crazy.
Yep. I want some place where they force you to take vacation and you only work like 10 hours a week.
Where you going to, like Iceland or something, Finland?
Yeah, that sounds cool. If that's their work hours, yeah, that's it.
They got nice prisons too.
Winning. Everybody winning. You doing bad, you winning.
I don't know, bro.
They said everyone gets the same lifestyle. You seen that prison where I don't know where the fuck it is. I can't remember. I think like Russia or someplace. But
yeah, for damn sure ain't Russia. If you got something nice to say about it.
Nah, what they do is they go to work during the day. So they have to go like they're in prison. During the day they have to go to work. And then at the end of the night they go back and stay in prison. Like that's where they live, but they still work a normal job.
Like ain't no way I'm going to FedEx.
Bro, isn't that fucking crazy? Like, bro, you're in prison and you work a regular job? Like, you was getting got.
They get to keep their money?
I don't know. Not if it's a life sentence. What are you keeping?
No, put it on the books.
Red, 2 on black.
Put it on the books, nigga. Commissary healthy. Make sure I'm right in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out where that is, and I'll post it. It was one of them doom scroll clips and shit. Fucked up.
Nah, don't let me go to work.
I watched a documentary the other day about prison work, making quilts and shit. Imagine that. You working, you ain't getting paid nothing. You 2 cents an hour. I'd be pissed.
I think if you locked up, the last thing you worried about is your pay.
Nah, I'd be worried about it. Gotta get them noodles.
You better put something on the books before you go up in there, nigga.
You know who I had to teach how to negotiate today?
Who?
Leah.
Yeah, where was y'all at?
In the house. She came to me. She was like, I wanna do the dishes for money. I said, all right. You know, she's already thinking about how to make some money. All right, I'm not mad at her approach. She wanted to do some chores and get, you know, an allowance. Cool. All right, I'm hip. Time to negotiate. So I said, all right, how much money you want? She said, how much you want to give me? I responded instantly, $2. $2 a week. She said, wow. She said, wow, so quick. I was like, all right, you know. And then she was like, how much is that a month? I said, why don't you She was like, and then she made a face. She was like, $8. Like, she said, wait, can she tried to do it again. I said, all right. I interjected right away. I was like, you're going to learn to negotiate today. When you come to somebody with a proposition, you don't give them the say of how much you want them to give you for your services. Push back a little bit. You know what I mean? Figure out how much money you need and then negotiate from there. So I taught her, all right, what do you want the money for? She was like, I want to go out with my friends once a week. Cool. After school, she goes to get lunch and shit with her friends after school on Wednesday. She wants a little money to hang out with her friends. Cool. So I said, all right, how much is the meal you want? She had to break it down. I said, all right, what else do you buy during the week? Do you get anything from the vending machine? Yeah. So she's, now she's starting to add up. She realizes that $2 a week wasn't shit. And so she was like, she came to a number. She said, all right, I need $31. I said, all right. So won't you do the math and break that down into days? And then it ended up being like $6 and some change. It wasn't a whole number. And I said, won't you round up to $35 and then you get $7 a day if you do the dishes. So every time you do the dishes for 10 minutes or whatever, you're going to make $7. She making bank, making $7 in 10 fucking minutes. So now she's going to get $35 a week. She starts on a Friday. She started today. Or, yesterday. But she started. And then she did the math. She said, I'm only going to do this for the summer. Because I want to save up for school. And so she did the math. She was like, all right, I'll have $340 at a job.
Oh, that's what's up.
But yeah, I had to teach her to negotiate on some money because she was about to
the fuck herself.
Clean some dishes for $2 a week.
Be heated. Looking at you like a broke rapper. Like, you fucked me on that deal, Dad.
Shouldn't have asked for $2.
I had nothing when I came to you.
You still got nothing.
You knew I was hurting.
But I like to see that she's actually thinking about how to make some money.
That's what's up, nigga.
So I was like, all right, cool. I'll get behind it.
Listen, you keep her on the right path.
That's right.
You know how we just got done talking. Take care of her.
Hustle, baby.
Because they crazy out here.
Crazy.
Treehouse Villains.
Here's another one.